What's up, YouTube? ProTech here, back with another video for you guys today. If you didn't watch the last video, I am banned from Twitch for 14 days, and so we are going to be putting out ladder games in the form of just the games. I'm not going to be streaming the queue or recording the queues or anything like that. Yeah, so what I plan on doing here is, if any of you guys donate to PayPal, I'm gonna list your name like on the left side of the screen here. Doesn't matter what the amount is. If you've donated $5 or $10 or whatever, your name will be going up on the screen here. Wasn't expecting to find a game during this recording, so here we go. This team always plays Sky Toss and Mech. Which I guess I should also mention that all of the videos that I'm going to be recording are going to be played on the Asia server. So we're going to be grinding for rank 1 on Korea during this 14-day ban. You're gonna see me play a little different because I'm not streaming. I'm gonna be able to get away with things that I otherwise would not be able to get away with during a live stream. So, for example, going for a Nexus first here. When I'm playing solo queue, I almost never go for a Nexus first. Doesn't mean that it will work, but, when I'm streaming, going for a Nexus first like this almost always results in an auto loss. So off stream, I should be able to get away with it a little more often than not. But obviously this build has plenty of weaknesses, so he has probe scouted, which means they know exactly how I've opened. So there's a lot of different things that they can do to exploit the fact that I've gone for this build. But if I do manage to get away with it scot-free, it's a very powerful build.
The enemy advances on our allies' base. You have not enough minerals. We do not have enough minerals.
We actually have a teammate here, which is pretty incredible. Means in theory I shouldn't take a whole lot of damage from early game stuff. Oracle would be bad.
Your probes are under attack.
There's the Oracle. It's one of the weaknesses of this build. Fast Oracle open.
The skies await. Where do I am eager to fight. The skies await. Teleport successful. Teleport successful. Time. Unacceptable.
Need to get a fleet beacon for penis range.
That requires more energy. This teleport successful. You have not enough minerals. Cry on. I am.
So the Protoss is basically out of the game now, but I can still lose this if my teammate is worthless.
I am eager to field on the field on the.
I haven't even looked at my allies, so I don't even know if he's playing well or not. This is just basically 1v2 Kappa.
Not enough skies await. We do not have enough.
So you can see how strong this build can potentially be if you can get away with it. But I don't normally do this on stream because it almost never works on stream.
We have used up a mineral field. It is not possible to warfare. Our allies are under assault.
Guess I can start going into carriers now because this army is not very good against what the Terran has. that is going to conclude game number 1, guys. Like and subscribe. Donate. Here we go, boys. Game number 2 of the video. Got a little double Zerg action going on here. This matchup is actually really difficult, like when you're playing from the Zerg perspective.
We do not have enough. You have not enough minerals.
So you really have to hope your teammate doesn't suck, but putting a pylon right there against 2 Zerg, yeah, probably not very, you really want to have a wall against 2 Zerg, so it's a good idea to place your pylon in a place that actually walls the ramp, not whatever he's doing.
More minerals are required. We do not have enough minerals.
Most of the time, the game plan here, when you see teammates like this, is just to do some kind of a strong all-in. Because if you know you got a Protoss teammate and he knows he's playing against 2 Zerg and he's not even walling his ramp, it's not a good sign. You know what I'm saying? Like, things are about to get shitty real quick. But he is scouting and he is doing like an actual build. Of course, as soon as I say that, he takes a gas before the core, a second gas before the core. It's not a very optimized open, is what I'm getting at here.
More minerals are required. You have not enough minerals. We do not have enough minerals.
So the plan here is just to spam speedlings and hope it wins. And essentially I'm making this decision because I don't like what I'm seeing over here, basically. That's what you can take from the ramblings. I gotta say though, man, playing like without, like, you know, not live streaming, the gameplay is so clean, so smooth. Like, my FPS is, normally if I'm streaming, the FPS average would be like, you know, maybe 160 to 180, somewhere in there.
Energy is too low.
Alright, we got a huge swell, so let's see if we can do any damage and then transition. Double Stargate. Okay, so because he's going double Stargate, I'm gonna want to go for a Roach Warren.
Not enough.
So you can kind of see the concept here, right? Like, the concept is that, okay, so I'm watching my teammate closely at the beginning of the game. I don't like what I see, right? So I have to make a choice. I'm either going to go for, you know, some kind of like seriously heavy macro game to where I'm getting into the late game by like the 7-minute mark, or simply try to end the game sooner than later because I don't like what I'm seeing, right? Like most Protosses who are, you know, somewhat reasonable at the game, they're not going to wall like this. They're going to place a pylon here. They're going to make a wall. And then this protects you from early speedlings and things of that nature. So, like and subscribe. Donate to PayPal if you guys are enjoying the content. I'll see you at the next game. What's up, boys? Here we are with game number 3. Terran Zerg versus Protoss Random.
What's going on?
You have not enough minerals.
Whenever you play against a Terran player on this map, you want to put, you want to make a wall back here to limit the surface area of the Reaper.
SCV ready. Big job.
Reaper on this map is insanely good. It's got many different ways to abuse the entry points into the base, like here, here, and here.
You have not enough minerals. We do not have
So you want to ensure that you don't, the Reaper doesn't have a fourth option, which is here.
SCV ready.
In this matchup, I 100% of the time will always play mech.
SCV ready.
In my hundreds of thousands of games in this matchup, well, yeah, probably hundreds of thousands of games, I've just concluded that playing mech is the strongest when you're playing against Terran Zerg. Well, maybe not 100% of the time. The only stipulation to that would be is if I'm playing with another Terran player who is playing mech. 2 mech is, it's not necessarily bad, but there's a lot of things that you can do to exploit it. Plus, I just think it's stronger to play, you know, something like Biomech versus Bio or Mech.
You have not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
So I'm just gonna hang out here and against Terran, I don't like to send my Reaper into the base. Unfortunately for me, I got screwed here. Pathing screwed me. Oh, got lucky.
We need more. Add-on complete.
I'm listening. Oh yeah. SCV ready.
Start up El Mekaru.
You want something? Got something for me to kill. SCV ready.
Losing that first Reaper is a huge pain in the ass if you're Terran in TVT for obvious reasons.
SCV ready. Got.
That's why I like to play defensive with the first Reaper.
What's it worth?
Add-on. Your tiny command center has been upgraded.
In the rear. Ready to raise.
Like to go for Blue Flame.
Gas from above. Yeah.
More minerals are required. You have not enough.
SCV ready.
Terran player does have a reactor factory.
Additional supply depots required.
So sometimes that can mean cyclones. There's no way to tell.
We have 2 key supply depots.
If it's clones, obviously Hellions are not very good against that. But with the way that the games are usually played out, it's almost always Hellions.
SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell.
Start ramping up our production.
I'm waiting on you.
Now that we have blue fire, we are going to pressure a bit.
Our you require more Vespine gas.
Transition into clones.
I'm waiting on you.
Queens are broken for sure.
I'm waiting on you. Daylight. SCV ready.
Oh, I screwed up my saturation. I forgot to. I was wondering why my gas count was off there.
Add-on complete.
I didn't saturate that gas.
Daylight's burning. Ready.
You have not enough minerals.
Channel's clear, boss.
Damn.
SCV ready.
We do not have enough minerals.
Comms open. You got coordinates, so show me who you want to die.
Did that Overlord die? I don't know what happened to that Obi.
Systems hear me. Cyclone ready for action.
And around now, you have to start worrying about mutas.
Raise some hell. SCV ready.
You have not enough. Command center upgrade complete.
SCV ready. What's going on? Comms open. Inside of it good. Ready. Got it.
More minerals are required.
I'm in a heap of trouble. Channel.
We need more supply depots.
Cyclone Ruth. Got a target.
Your allies are in battle. We have transmitter supply.
It's online. Let's go.
Our allies are supply depots.
Make that little push right there because my teammate was pressuring the main. If you were paying attention to the minimap anyway.
Cannot build it.
Looks like the Terran's playing bio. I have this really heavy clone count because I didn't know if the Zerg was going for mutas or not. If he goes mutas, this map is basically impossible to deal with mutas. So I couldn't get the information, but ideally, if you see the comps the way that they are here, you would have wanted to transition into a siege tank composition faster. So, fortunately for us, we had a pretty decent teammate again. And got a little lucky in the fact that the Zerg player decided not to play Spire, because if it's Mech Blinkstalker, you know, Mutalist doesn't sound that good, but on a map like this, where it's really easy for mutas to get in here and just do a lot of damage, and, you know, if your army is positioned here, you send it all the way over here to defend the mutas, etc., etc. So, and Blinkstalkers, same thing. While it is mobile, you're still going to run into a problem where if you're out of position, your teammate's going to get fucked. And you lose his production, whatever. So if the Protoss player is not playing a Stargate composition, I will almost always at least open with a Mutilus comp, because then it makes the opponents play really defensive and put up static D while you can expand and, you know, you have map control, etc. But anyway, boys, that is going to conclude today's video. Going forward, I'm going to need you guys to give me a little feedback, because, you know, I don't really do this type of content too often, and so I don't know what exactly you want to see. I think generally speaking, people on YouTube want YouTube videos to be 10 to 20 minutes per video. But you know, I'm making this content in lieu of my live stream because I got a 14-day ban. So let me know in the comment section below what you want to see. Do you want more games per video? Do you want multiple videos per day? I'm not sure exactly how to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with 3 games per video and then just look at the comments, look at the feedback, and then go from there and, you know, try to cater it to everybody's whim the best that I can. But anyway, that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Like and subscribe. And like I had mentioned at the beginning of the video, any and all PayPal donations that come through, I'm going to put your name on the screen here, you know, to give the proper shout outs, etc. As far as a rank update is concerned, we are at rank 8 on the Korean server with 30 wins and 10 losses at the end of this video. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.